Hi Navish, good evening.
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. So thank you. So we have few minutes left. People are still joining. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's wait for another 2 minutes and we'll start.
Okay. So, shall we start?
Yeah, we can start.
Okay, great. So, hi everyone. My name is Navish Vijulwan, and I'm working with MCUBE for the last few years. And during this webinar, I'll be able to share my insightful thoughts to you. And the session is regarding the how we are going to leverage the customer experience in the through business automations. So let me walk you through the experiences that I was having. So I have 12 plus years of experience in the dynamic field of selling cloud telephony into the market. And during these years, I have closely monitored and seen the advancements in the communication industry and its impact on the businesses as well. So those who are not aware like what MCUBE is, let me walk you through the MCUBE as well. So MCUBE is a 20 years old company having its presence in across India with the head offices in Bangalore and and the sales office in multiple locations as well. During this webinar, we are going to share you the insightful thoughts that I already is having. So Vipula, go to the next slide. Let's start with the discussions that we are having. So the agenda of this particular session was like how we are going to enhance the automation part using the different tools into the system. So and we will see how key benefits of the automation tools and technologies, and there will be certain real world examples as well. So we are going to discuss it in the gradual way. So what we have seen in the past as well, when we look into the traditional way of using the solutions, there was some mismatches over there. So we generally will not be able to use the things. So hello, next slide. Okay, so let's talk about how traditionally we were using the traditionally we were using the CRMs or the tools that we were having, which were not accumulated enough to get the entire to give you the best insights from those data itself. So you were using, generally companies were using multiple tools like email marketing tools, SMS marketing tools, CRMs they were using, but they were not being able to get the entire data in a single platform in a real time, which can enhance the customer experiences as well. So that is the reason why there was a need of the automation part that comes arises in this digital era. So when we talk about the customer experience, the moment we interact with the customers, the first interaction is itself a customer experience for you. Either it can be a positive or it can be a negative. It depends upon the sales rep as well or the person who is interacting with the customer. So the first thing is when you are getting into the interaction with the customer, wherein you want to portray your product or the services to the customer. The first thing is let the customer aware about it, what exactly it is and how we are going to cater it. So this is the first instance that we generally see into the market. That we generally see. So the awareness is something which offers you the best customer experience into the industry as well. There are certain products, certain brands which generally what happens is they try to sell the product to the customer, wherein customers were not interested to take those things because they were that was something like the push sales. Now there was something called about the consultative selling as well, wherein you are trying to make the customer aware about the product, what product it is and how it will be beneficial for your organization. Suppose that if everything goes well, customer understand, you put the awareness in the customer's mind ki, yes, this is the product that can definitely boost up the revenue of the organization, then they go for the interest part, wherein like okay, tell me what kind of product do you having, how you are going to get it, how you are going to benefited from that particular product itself. So this is something kind of interest part where we are generating the interest in terms of the customer's mind. So if that, again, that was the customer experience, that the customer came from the awareness part to the interest part, wherein they started taking the interest. So it is complete, it is all dependent upon how you're going to pitch the product in front of the customer as well. Then there is a lot of things like demo sessions keep on going and everything keeps on going. So there was the only thing in that particular case is we are directly dealing with the customer via communication itself. There is no other way out of it. Like we understand that key, like now we have moved to the second stage of the the interest part, the customer is taking interest. So till now there is no part of the automation that has been played right now. So whatever the interaction that is happening is between the sales rep, consultant, or the customer itself. Apart from it, there's no interactions. So this is how the traditional way of selling was keep on going for the last few years, but now that due to the digital era, the things have been moved on to a different ways as well. So after that, what happens is like uh, customers goes for the consideration part, whether to take it or not, whether to evaluate with the other products or not, whether to evaluate with the competitors or not. So these are the things that customers keep in mind. But if you have a better customer, if you have given a better customer experience to the customer, then obviously whatever the quotations, whatever the things they have taken it from the other vendors as well, they will give you a brief idea about it, what regarding the features, or you can say like the product as well, the pricing part as well might be in some cases as well, because they know that because as a consultant you have gained the confidence in front of the customer as well. So they will tell you like what their demand is, what they were looking for. They want the solution from you because you have created that particular reputation in front of the customer as well. So after that, then there will be the decision making part, which is something being handled either some by some companies, handled by the marketing heads or the IT managers as well, but in some cases there will be a VP, higher management as well. So obviously if you're getting the push, if your product is good and you have given the better customer experience, then obviously there is a very high chances that the product can be taken in. So after that there will be a purchase wherein there's some kind of negotiations regarding like if the prices can go up. So this is the pre-sales cycle wherein customer experience was different. Now the major journey comes after the post-sales journey, post-sales, wherein the different departments were involved, like the CRM and the support, which plays a pivotal role in the journey of the customer experience. Nowadays earlier days, what happens is the customer, you generally call on the support number sometimes rang, wait for 5-10 minutes, and post that you are being attended and again your query has not been resolved. So and ideally the support centers does not run for 24/7 in few instances. So generally what happens is the experience was deteriorated in a best practices, as you can say about. So again, now there is a way of automation wherein you can put some automations into it, and automatically those things can be scaled up drastically. So this is the reason, this is the complete journey of this is the complete sales cycle, sales overview cycle, wherein from the scratch till the closure and post closure, how you're going to cater your customers as well, and how quickly you are responding to those queries as well. So now coming to the next slide. So just because of these kind of issues wherein the processes were slow, interactions were slow, there is always a delay in sales cycles as well. And the customer, as the businesses grow, then it becomes very harder for the customer. It becomes very hard for the businesses to cater those customers in terms of support, giving proper support their CRM teams. The only thing they do is like increase the strength of the employees to cater those businesses. So just increase those businesses. Now then only there were, in this digital era, there was a demand for the automation. So that is why business communications is very important in this matter. How you are going to automate your system so that both the tools can communicate with each other through via interactions. let's take an example. If customer wants to talk to you, to your support team, then there should be a provision wherein instantly he or she gets connected to the customer support, or he or she should get the resolution out of it. So there are multiple examples out of it. Like nowadays there are virtual assistants, chatbots, AI driven chatbots were there, who handles all your queries in the real time, at any point of time whenever required from your side. And then they know your preferences as well, why you have called you up. Just an example, if I'll take the broadband example of Airtel as well. So let's take an example, the line was down, I got a message that the line was down. So if still I want to see like what exactly the update is, when it is going to be rectified, and certain few questions, so they have a powerful AI chatbot which can deliver the best possible answers for me, so I don't have to talk to the customer care every time. So in this way we are reducing the bandwidth of the customer support, and necessarily we are using those human resources in a more creative way, that will be benefited to the organizations as well. So that is the reason, like there was a demand for the automation to cater the high volume of the customer. Now then other part is like, and obviously another example is when we talk about the operations. So operations plays a very pivotal role in the automation part. Let's take an example. You have purchased something, and you need to manually send the invoice to the customer. That itself creates a lot of efforts for the invoicing team as well. What if the process get automated, and automatically the invoicing, the moment customer purchase something, and automatically within a fraction of seconds or fraction of minutes, automatically he or she got the business got the invoice. This is just an example wherein automation plays a pivotal role. So if you see that key, now in that case the accounts team strength will get reduced drastically if somebody is having a very large number of employees working in the accounts team automatically, because everything is being automated. Now in case of like, if you can see like the data management, wherein you want to accumulate that data into the CRMs. Sometimes what happens is we people are generally maintaining the data into the Excel sheet, and there we are maintaining links. If the data through digital marketing is coming into the CRM directly, and from CRM it has been distributed among the teams, relevant teams itself. So it gives you the idea about what exactly is going to be done with those customers as well. Nowadays what is generally happening is like, uh, when the leads are coming into the system, automatically it has been distributed to among the team members, and automatically a conversation has happened, and automatically all the things have been updated automatically, wherein digital marketing is playing again a crucial role in that, wherein the moment we put in the entry into the CRM as well, automatically the digital marketing team keeps on communicating from the backend to the customer by providing them insightful, meaningful details to the customer. So this is the engagement process that we can talk about. So this is how, either via SMS, if we are having any uh, loyalty programs are also there, wherein we can send us the discounted coupons to the customer, or if the customer takes something from us, we just give them the rewards for it. So that is what I have seen in Flipkart as well, wherein when you buy something, there are some reward points are there. When you accumulate those points as well, and then you can buy something out of it. So this is how the loyalty programs benefit the customers, businesses a lot. The other way is like the enhanced consistency. The enhanced consistency, when we talk about, is like you keep on communicating with the customer on every aspect, every time, whatever their preferences are. Whenever they are scrolling, I'll talk about the e-commerce industry as well. Whenever you're trying to scroll for any of the product into their mobile app as well, or browser app as well, so automatically they keep on sending you the personal for the personalization. They keep on sending you the most related a product that might be required by you itself. So they keep on emailing you via SMS, via WhatsApp. They keep on hitting you like what exactly you want, what kind of product you are looking for, is this the right product that you are looking for. They keep on interacting with you in day-to-day basis, so that they know ki, the customer is very important, and they want to utilize those aspects as well. So I was reading somewhere in some like McKinsey and company, they were saying that if the customer if you keep on sending the if you keep on consistently sending the SMSs, interacting with the customer directly, then 76% of the time customer will buy a product from your business organization itself. So that was just a research, and apart from it I have heard another research as well, wherein PwC was quoting like if you are giving a better customer experience, 86% of the time customer is ready to pay a higher prices than expected because they need a service. So wherein customer experience plays a very vital role in that case. So apart from it, like if you could get into the automation part, the automation is something just hold on. All right. So the automation is something like when you have done the automation part into the different department businesses, so automatically there is no need uh, when there is a lot of customers there, then in the traditional way you need to get in a lot of resources in terms of labor or in terms of manpower, so what in terms of servers and everything. But when it comes to automation part, when you are scaling something out of it, automatically you don't need to hire somebody to scale up. So system is going to scale up accordingly to cater your mass strength, mass customers that we talk about. So automatically, like as you can see, like in when any sales comes in into the e-commerce industry, so they scale up the system automatically, but they do not hire a lot of people into the support or the customer care team itself. So that is how the scaling up the processes gradually they do generally. So this is how they meet the demand of the customer as well. And nowadays everybody wants that key whatever they are purchasing, whatever they are doing, they need the instant responses from the support or the customer team itself. So there itself then it comes the personalized experience. So how you're going to get the personalized experiences by like by giving them the tailor-made products, tailor-made communications, like sir, this is something which is required for you, this is something which is best suitable for you. So every SMS, every email, every communication is tailor-made. But yet this is the automation part that generally the AI plays a major role into it. So in e-commerce industries as well, I'm sure that everybody have seen that when you are scrolling something and you liked it, so that data is being collected by the uh, collected by the organizations, and accordingly they put in a meaningful data insights among out of it. So particularly, so this is how when you see that key, yes, you are looking for this product, they if you're not ready to buy those products, then they will give you the best possible fit depending upon the data that they have taken from your sites, what exactly your demand is. And most of the like 80% of the time you're going to buy those products as well, the alternative product that I'm talking about. So this is how the automation part plays a very crucial role into the system. That is the reason that there was a need for the automation into the current scenario. If you are not going to automate yourself, you will be way behind from the current businesses that are rising into the market. Next. So let's talk about the benefits that we are going to get when we talk about the automation part. There's a lot of benefits that you are going to get from the automation part, whereas there was like improved customer engagement. How the customer engagement is going to improve, let's take an example. You have taken the AI driven chatbots. So what they are going to do is if as a customer, if I am having any problem, I'll not directly call the support number, or I'm not going to going, or if I call directly the support number as well, that is also AI driven. So they will ask set of questions. If they rely on those questions, they will ask another set of questions, and most of the time, 90% of the time, you will get the answers from there itself, because they have designed in such a way that whatever the information that you are looking for, you'll get that. Let's take an example. I need to understand where is my courier is. So the moment I call the customer support number, automatically it will show us the first instances ki your query is going to deliver in 2 days. It is right now in Mumbai, whatever the locations it is in transit as well. So this is what I was talking about. So this way we are reducing the manpower from the backend as well, and this is the only way we are enhancing the productivity in terms of giving the better customer experience to the customer. So this is the first instance. Now if you talk about the AI driven chatbots as well, so most of the times I'm 100% sure that everybody nowadays using AI chatbots as well to communicate with the customer care. So all the set of questions, whatever your requirement is, whatever your answers is, until or unless that is something not into their that has not been feeded into their systems, then always it shows that, okay, would you like to talk to our assistants as well. So then the call have been routed to the right person in the real time. So that is how nowadays the experience have been refined enough to get the most of it, because nowadays the life was very busy. Nobody wants to get on wait for or 10-20 minutes in the traditional that we were getting. But virtual assistants in chatbots and in the real in the virtual assistants in like in the voice and the chatbots in using AI is playing a very pivotal role in this scenarios as well. Now coming to the email marketings as well. So whenever you are interacting with any of the customer or any of the businesses, automatically email chains keeps on coming. Like when you are processing the order, let's take an example, you have stuck somewhere, automatically email will come to you. Okay, you have stuck in this particular stage, you need to get into this, so they will guide you accordingly. So this is how the personalized experience can be fruitful in that particular aspect as well. Apart from it, like no matter round the clock, you can connect with the customer care department to resolve your queries. 90% of the time your queries have been answered via the virtual assistants itself. So you don't need to see at what time you are calling the customer, because most of the time the customer cares are not for the 24/7 shift. So in domestic as well, like it is like odd 10-12 hours shift as well. So wherein when you have the provision of virtual assistants, automatically you get a deeper and a meaningful assistance as well from the bots that you are using. Apart from it, like data driven insights that we talk about, like the system is collecting the entire data of yours, and out of that particular data they are giving you the meaningful insights, like based on your preferences, they send you the tailor-made products details, tailor-made communications as well. So this is how data driven insights can be beneficial for you. And apart from it, reduce response times as well. So how they are going to reduce the response is, everything is automated, everything is being taken care by the assistants, virtual assistants, or the chatbots as well, and the email marketing tools as well. So whenever the customer is demanding something, it is on a go itself. So let's take an example of the e-commerce industries as well. The moment you book an order, automatically invoice will be generated to you, order booking ID will be given to you at instance, and into their mobile app itself you can see whether the product has been dispatched or not, where it is, whether it is in transit or not. So you don't need the company's business's intervention here itself to understand where my product is and when it is going to be delivered. Everything is on the mobile app, and you are just using it to understand like what activity is being posted into the system. So this is how you are giving a better customer experience to your customer as well, by reducing the response time. Because delay in traditional time, what happens is, like you have purchased something, you need to wait for what 5 or 10 days, and you're not aware like when it is going to come. You are just calling the customer care to understand where exactly the delay has happened. Or if you have the mobile app as well, you are seeing that this, you are just punching in the order ID or the transactional ID as well, tracking ID as well, and then you're getting the information that it is in transit, but no other information has been given to you. So this is how there that comes into the customer mind, that like whether I should opt that particular business again or not, whether I should go for the another time or not. So then there comes the automation part that plays a major role into the system. So this is how we can improve the automation part into it. Next. So now coming to the automation tools and the technologies that have been used widely across nowadays, like the one is the communication omni channels platform, wherein customer want to interact with the brand uh, as per their requirement, as per their needs, and on to their channels itself. Let's take an example. If the customer want to interact on the social media platform, so if you are doing the right marketing, then automatically onto the social media itself, they will get your details itself, and they can inquire from there itself. So apart from it, if the if the system wants if the customer want to interact on the chatbot, virtual assistants, email market through via email marketing, or directly calling on the customer care number as well and talking to the virtual assistant. So in short, the customer gets the leverage to communicate with the businesses as per their channel itself. Then it is not, it has to be forced communication, wherein again they need to get into their customers website, then take the toll free number from there itself and then dial those numbers if any assistance is required. But nowadays what is happening is customer, you don't have to go anywhere. Company businesses are coming to you directly to make you understand, like this is what the things are, and this is what we are selling, and everything is over there. If you want to interact with us, you just drop a message, or they have the applications in house, they have the applications installed, wherein you can directly interact with the customer care team. Or if it was a post sales part, if it is a pre-sales part, they keep on sending you the personalized tailor-made messages as well, so that which is best suitable fit for you. If you keep on scrolling the things, then again they will give you another kind of suggestions, might be depending upon the data that they have collected from your past experiences as well, and depending upon like what is how much value do you spend in the e-commerce industry as well. Like if you are taking a product of 1,000 rupees for the last 1 year, then they will showcase you those products similar to those products only, that value 1,000 rupees only. So this is how the omni-channel platforms keep on interacting with the customer, whether it is for before buying the product or post buying the product. Then obviously artificial intelligence is the plays a very major role into the communication part, particularly wherein nowadays like virtual assistants and the AI driven chatbots plays a very crucial role in that case as well, wherein chatbots are so much designed that depending upon the behavior of the customer, automatically they suggest the best suitable answers for you. Either and they track whatever you are writing, they track it as well, and based on that they understand the sentiments as well, whether you are good, you are happy, you are anxious, or you are angry on it. So those moods are also being tracked down, and accordingly data's been collected, and uh, automatically the system starts working upon those data as well to give you a better experience again. So this is how uh, automation is all about when you want a better customer experiences. And the same goes with the virtual assistants as well. Whenever you called on the uh, toll free number or the customer care number, and automatically you start getting a call. You start calling the number, and automatically based on the preferences, and it depends, like if the system feels that this is a very important call, then automatically it will be diverted to the right department in a real time, so that the communication can happen in the real time at the earliest as well. This is what the virtual assistance is doing nowadays as well. So depending upon the criticality, they are transferring the call to the right department, to the right persons as well. So AI is nowadays playing a very pivotal role in that case as well. Now when we talk about the CRMs always being considered as a heart, wherein all the data will be there itself, and from there itself multiple tools can be integrated with that particular CRM only. So either it is marketing tools, either it is like the sales tool. When we talk about, there are APIs that plays a very major role into integrating to the CRMs as well, with different parameters as well, to get the system automated running in automated and running as well. So when we when we talk about the APIs part, there are a lot of companies nowadays who gives us the APIs so that that data can be collected into the CRM itself, and from the CRM itself, uh, data data insights can be taken out, best possible fits can be taken out, like what is that is tailor made by for the particular person only, so that the right campaigns can be shoot up to the customer so that he or she might be interested in that particular product as well. So there are a lot of behavioral things that is being taken care by the data insights or the AI, particularly the machine learning part that we're talking about. So again, there will be a multi-channel communications as well. Like again, that I have told, like it depends upon the customer, like in which medium, in which mode they want to communicate with the brands itself. So this is something which is very necessary for us. So we have generally seen in the real world as well, when we talk about the communication part, like if I'm into the browser, then automatically I'll get the pop-up with the relevant details of that particular brand itself. If I'm on the if I'm on the email as well, automatically that pop-up will appear as a banner itself. So they keep on repushing the things based on your preferences as well. If you're not liking those uh, brands or the products, automatically they will again uh, change it from the new one, which is the most perfect fit for you. So automatically, we generally, it has been seen that 70 or 75% of the time customer buys the alternate product itself, because this is repushing marketing that we talk about. So this is what the automation tools and technologies generally do into the market. Now let's talk about some real world examples that I have generally seen into the market as well, wherein automation played a very pivotal role when we talk about the cloud telephony itself, and when we have integrated uh, with the CRM itself. So there are a lot of instances. So I'll take one instance of one of the organizations wherein they were into fintech itself. So earlier they were using the manual calling mode, and they were getting the leads have not even been distributed. They were manually distributing the leads as well. But then there was a lot of traffic that was coming in, and a lot of the leads were unaddressed in that particular case as well. Then we spoke to the customer. We tried to tell the customer to go for the automation part, and then yes, they have adapted that technology as well. And what they have implemented into the system is, like whenever the leads are coming in, automatically it has been distributed to the respective agents, and the call has been initiated automatically itself, so that immediately the customer can get the resolution, either the resolution, or if they are interested in that particular product, they can discuss with that particular product itself. So and and after the sales is over, automatically the email marketing campaigns, SMS, so that you keep on interacting with the brands itself, you keep on interacting with the businesses itself, so that if you have any kind of problem that is occurring, so that can be addressed at the earliest, because nowadays uh, uh, nobody wants to get a delayed response, particularly. So this is what generally we think of, and generally we say of. So this is what the customer experience is all about. And by leveraging the customer experiences, there are a lot of companies who have been benefited, and those companies who have not adopted the customer experience automation part particularly, they will be gradually down the line, they will be way behind the current era that is coming, that is currently being running. So my point of view is always like to go for the automation part. And yes, there are companies that have already used the automations. They have started using for the last 5 years, they were using, and they were keep on evolving into the automation part as well. Nowadays, if you talk about AI and ML is playing a pivotal role as well, as we already know it. But there are certain technologies as well, like augmented realities as well, and virtual realities as well, wherein you will get a better experience of buying the clothes as well. So in the near future, maybe you will start seeing that key, you are buying the with the buying of the cloth itself, you will see that everything was everything was displayed over there, what exactly the stuff is, what kind of stuff is, how whether it will be a dry cleaned one, or the it will you need to machine wash itself. So it depends upon you. So there will be a lot of buying experiences that is going to come when we talk about those realities as well. So this is something which very very necessary from our side as well. So I think I'm done with the session. If anybody is having like any questions, please text me down the as onto the chat itself. I'll respond to each and every question down the line. So service provider for automation, how automation is going to help in the service-based industry is itself. So in the service-based industry, because service-based industry completely depending upon like the after sales support as well. So if you have the right automations placed into the uh, into the track as well. So let's take an example. If any of the customer wants to interact with you, so if you have AI driven chatbots and the virtual assistants itself, so half of the work is done from there itself. So your support team is engaged into those activities which are critical and which cannot be taken as of now, which cannot be taken care by the chatbots or the virtual assistants. So it will minimize the traffic that is coming to the customer support directly, human for the human presence as well. So most of the things will be taken care by your chatbots and the virtual assistants itself. And in service based industry, when we talk about service based industries, always keep on interacting with the customers because these are the recurring customers for them as well. You need to send a loyalty programs as well to the customers. You need to interact via different mode of communications to the customer. Generally it should it depends upon you whether you want a human interaction or the virtual interaction. Nowadays virtual interactions is almost similar to the human interactions as well. So when you're sending the personalized experience based on the customer's behavior, then it will give you a better rich experiences, and you will definitely see that there is a rise in the revenue as well when you start interacting with the customer and solving their queries in the stipulated time itself. That is how you can increase that is how automation will play a major role in the service based industry. In financial sector, automation is widely being used by multiple companies as well, wherein let's take an example. I'll give you an example out of it. Like uh, as a customer, if any businesses is calling you up, so automatically there are two processes into it. The first process is you are sending them the personalized experience based on the behavior of the customer, like hi Mr. Rahul, this is Navi, this is a company name you can talk about, and you have inquired in the past as well regarding this particular services, but you have not opted for it. So is it the right time to talk to you so that we can align somebody to make what exactly your requirement is? This is the first instance that we are talking about to give you a better experience. Apart from it, if you are sending them the if you are targeting the customer through different modes of channels like email marketing is one of it, social media marketing as well, to to attain the interest of the customer. So this can be achievable by digital marketing, like by repushing the personalized data to the customer based on their behaviors as well. Might be into one product, might be they were not interested, but you can try to push the other product as well. So based on the behavior, might be they will look for the another product as well, which will suit their requirement as well. And apart apart from it, when we talk about the fintech financial sector as well, financial sector we generally see that there is a very must requirement for the customer support as well, because nowadays people generally feel that key if the customer in smaller financial sectors, the customer care does not respond on time, customer care people does not take up the call, might be they were having very small query as well that can be assisted. So using the AI chatbots and the virtual assistants that can be addressed, and those critical issues will be routed to the right department via artificial intelligence as well. So that is how in the financial sector we can utilize uh, the automation part itself. And when we talk about the CRMs as well, because nowadays everybody is using the CRMs as well. So every data is being there into the CRM, and through that data, every department, either it is digital market, everyone is sending the personalized experience to the customers as well. So everything is being collected into the CRM itself, so you come to know about it, what exactly is happening. Data is not scattered enough. Like in the traditional times, we have seen that we have taken different tools, but they were not integrated with, they cannot talk with each other as well, those tools. So we got the data, but we cannot define what exactly we are going to do with that data. Nowadays, since CRM is into the presence itself, which has been integrated with multiple tools as well, so you got the data, you got the customer data itself, which is centralized one. So you come to know about the, based on the preferences, like what inputs the customer has given, how many times you have uh, tried to interact with the customer, and what is their behavior. So based on that, automatically if you have the AI part in it, automatically by reading those data itself, automatically you will get the best insightful meaning messages from there itself. Yes,
Yeah.
calls. I'm not sure like what exactly does it mean, like calls can be managed. So, what I am understanding is it will be great like if it can be elaborated itself, like how to manage the calls. Like yes, normal solutions can also manage the calls as well, like how many number of calls you are doing in a day and how many calls you are getting in a day. Keeping a track record of it is different from the automation part. So this
Hmm.
any tool tracking the calls, monitoring the calls in a day, how many number of calls your agents are doing. So I'm not sure like this is what the question is. Okay. So again, in real estate industries real estate industries as well, automation is playing a very bigger role into the into that particular sector as well. Again, the question will remain same, like if you are having the CRM and you have been integrated with multiple tools, and you have the business intelligence platform as well, which will showcase like how many times you have interacted with those customers, what is the mode of those interactions, like the customer has interacted via social media platform, or they have interacted via email marketing tools or SMS tools or WhatsApps. So it depends upon the way the customer is interacting with you, and based on those preferences, you keep on sending the personalized SMSs to the customer to get them onboarded as well. So to get them interested as well. Might be there are chances that onto a particular project he or she must not be interested. Might be he or she was interested in different project as well. So since you are sending them the personalized experiences and based on the behavioral experiences as well, so if they are coming into your website as well, and you have seen that they have multiple times they have clicked on project B as well, so you start sending them the project B personalized experiences as well, like so that you can attain the interest of the customer as well. So this is how I believe, like you can start pushing, you can start creating the customer interest as well. So again, digital, it completely depends upon different marketing tools as well, how you're going to utilize those marketing tools. Since if you have the CRM, entire data is being implemented into the single platform itself, and from there itself you will be having a meaningful insights from there itself, you can get that as well. So if you are taking a CRM is itself a centralized platform wherein a single platform can let's take an example. If you have multiple locations across India and you have taken one CRM itself, then CRM is itself the centralized platform for the entire data. So you are giving the sub accounts to the different locations as well, but the main account is the administrator itself, can be accessed at any point of time. So this is how you can utilize the centralized, you can use the centralized data by accumulating the entire data into a single platform. So see, it is quite obvious that if everything is being taken care by the centralized team, and I'm sure that let's take an example. If the head office is in New Delhi itself, and you have multiple locations in Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, so obviously if somebody is inquiring for the Bangalore location itself, so automatically that will be rerouted to the Bangalore location itself, and uh, that can be done via like the keyword spotting as well, or through the AI as well. Like let's take an example. I called on the automobile industry Maruti Suzuki, and I told that I'm calling from Bangalore itself. So automatically the AI will play a role into it. Please hold on while we are transferring your call to our Bangalore location to the concerned person. So automatically that call will be routed to the Bangalore location itself, so that uh, in the real time itself you'll get to communicate with the customer itself. So this is how the communication will play a role. This particular communication will play a role into it. And then there is a virtual assistant as well. Let's take an example. This is regarding the post sales as well, into the automobile industry as well. You want to go for the service as well. You called up the customer care number automatically. Customer care as virtual assistants are set of questions like, when do you want to book a service, and do you want that somebody should pick up your car, what is the location of your car. So everything will be tracked into the system, and automatically post hang up call, automatically the customer will get a SMS that your service has been scheduled for this date and time, and the cab and somebody will come to pick that particular car from your location, this location itself. So this is how the experience was refined enough, right? So I think this is how you can use that into the automobile industry as well. So again, in manufacturing industry, if you're into the manufacturing industry and you want, there are two aspects of it. Like if you want to bring in, if you want that your product should be sold out at the earliest as well, or you want to do some marketing campaigns to your product as well, so that more buyers can come in into the system. So then digital marketing aspect is something different, wherein a lot wherein the right approach is required. Like if you feel that your product is more used by the particular aged group or the particular verticals, so you can personalize your campaigns accordingly, depend based on the behaviors of the buyers itself. But yes, in when we talk about the post sales as well, again, if you have the customer care number as well, and you are into the manufacturing industry as well, so virtual assistants and the AI driven chatbots can help you out to minimize the efforts of your customer care team as well. So if your businesses grows up in the down the line itself, again, since this is completely automated, so you don't need to increase the strength of your customer care team as well, because most of the things will be taken care by the AI driven chatbots and the virtual assistants as well, in post sales particularly. And for pre-sales, yes, right marketing campaigns should be deployed. Uh, Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please text it down or email us to navish.vigilant@mcube.com, or just put it in. If you have any queries, Biplab, you can give your details as well. That's fine.
Sure.
And if you want the support number as well, you can call on the support number as well. So we are readily available to assist you. And this is the marketing@mcube.com, and visit our website www.mcube.com. And you can reach out to us as from the number as well, which is reflected at the bottom, like 1800-419-2202. Thank you so much, guys, for
Yeah, thank you.
have a nice.
Thank you.
Okay.